Bring it on, bring it on.
Ask Media Training Institute, a radio and television practical school. Identity Emma wana opese waya ejuma radio and television eso wana opese usia camera works, wana opese usia video editing. Enunti se wawie journalism school, anase college of education, polytechnic no wawie, anase university, engo senior high school no wawie, na ayiwani swade hunu se opese waya ejuma radio so anase TV so. Ask Media Training Institute ana mekanfo edi amawo o hostel edi ma ema ene mema. Enunti fa form ne ewo Royal TV officer ewo Kumase ahoju enhyaye so anase Royal TV officer ewo Enkran Achibota ene ABC ene di enhwani mu omo ga Rural Bank na esro hwa ahomatofo so a obetumi afrɛ 0540102366 ana 0560140932. Ask Media Training Institute osi bisa near the Bema.
Things in this town, can't you see?
This is Agenda TH streaming live on Royal TV. My name is Mamley, Nartey, and I welcome you to this program. Today we will be talking about illegal mining, which you all know what I'm saying. We will be finding out if the Akufo-Addo government is putting a halt to this activity to improve the lives of Ghanaians and save our environment or for personal needs and records. We will also find out the effect and find out solutions to this act as well. Sponsor for the show is Ask Media Training Institute. Ask Media Training Institute says Bisa Ali Eloma. When we come back, I'll introduce to you my guest.
Bring it on, bring it on.
Ask Media Training Institute, a radio and television practical school. Identity Emma wana opese waya ejuma radio and television eso wana opese usia camera works, wana opese usia video editing. Enunti se wawie journalism school, anase college of education, polytechnic no wawie, anase university, engo senior high school no wawie, na ayiwani swade hunu se opese waya ejuma radio so anase TV so. Ask Media Training Institute ana mekanfo edi amawo o hostel edi ma ema ene mema. Enunti fa form ne ewo Royal TV officer ewo Kumase ahoju enhyaye so anase Royal TV officer ewo Enkran Achibota ene ABC ene di enhwani mu omo ga Rural Bank na esro hwa ahomatofo so a obetumi afrɛ 0540102366 ana 0560140932. Ask Media Training Institute osi bisa near the Bema.
Things in this town, can't you see?
So if you just tuned in, this is Agenda GH Live on Royal TV. My name once again is Mamley, Nartey, and today we're going to discuss illegal mining, colloquially known as galamsey. I have here with me in the studios Miss Priscilla Brown. She is the Royal TV parliamentary reporter, an entrepreneur, and a marketer. Miss Priscilla, you're welcome.
Thank you.
How have you been though?
Very good.
It's been a long time I saw you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so can you tell me what the meanings of galamsey is?
Okay, when we see the meanings of galamsey, we are talking about the causes, the effects, and then the solutions of galamsey. If I want to start, the immediate cause of galamsey is our desire for material things. And also this unemployed youth, and then, let me say, those have graduated from the universities who have nothing to do, wants to push themselves into galamsey to earn instant money. And then we have a lot of people in their homes who can't cater for their children. Yes, that is a low standard of living. It's pushing people into galamsey. And that is why people are eating themselves into galamsey. When we come to the effects of galamsey, it destroys our lands and it destroys our water as well. When we think about ourselves, our health, it can cause kidney, and because of the inhaling of this mercury. Also, the extraction of galamsey brings out 27 billion of tons of minerals every year.
Can you break that out?
That is 27 billion of tons of minerals every year. And also the waste that comes out of this galamsey is 2.7 billion of tons of minerals out of galamsey.
That's huge.
Honestly, it is really a chaos.
Is the Akufo-Addo government putting a stop to galamsey? Do you think he is really in support of galamsey? Per the promise he made at Sobrasi during his campaign.
Oh, yeah, sure. I remember that, if I can imitate him, when he said, Medoba mo obuase Mahama Bekachem say media me ba me jai galamsey na media me see enjai. Tmonto abama me na mesi if I'm right. Okay, sure. With that promise, people might think he's indeed supporting Galamsey, but actually he came in to tell us that he's willing to put his presidency down to put a stop to Galamsey. So, from my point of view, I feel Akufo-Addo is not in support of Galamsey, but it was a viable promise. He just did that to capture political power.
That's interesting. So
Yeah.
Now, Kofi-Wayo charges the military to withdraw from Galamsey areas. Do you think that he has the right to say that, or he's just exercising his right to freedom of speech?
Kofi-Wayo, we say, is a political guru, and then he is an expert in politics.
Definitely.
So let me say Kofi-Wayo was perplexed to say that military men should withdraw from the mining site because of the circumstance created by this Stop to Galamsey issue, because of this the mob injustice of Major Maxwell Mahama issue. I think everyone in that shoes is going to say they need to withdraw all police or soldier men from that side.
Don't you think he's going against the rule the president has given to the...
Indeed, he's going against the rule, but then he's also exercises his freedom of speech, human rights here. So let me say, we should allow him talk because of the circumstance.
And he can't be prosecuted.
It's deemed to fit that he can be prosecuted.
Right, so the president says he isn't putting a stop to Galamsey miners to render them jobless. How do you say this? He's saying that he wants to protect the environment. That's why he's putting a stop to Galamsey.
Okay, the president is saying that he's not putting a stop to Galamsey to render them jobless.
Okay.
But indeed, he's rendering them jobless. He's laying them off because he has not given them an alternative that they need to get before putting a stop to Galamsey. Yes, because if we wanted to put a stop to Galamsey, the super source of this problem should have been orientation and getting some seminars for these Galamsey workers, reorienting them or training them, or let me say, getting something for them to do. Because when we come to the nature of govern, you need to have the spirit of nurturing. Because if I'm a mother and I have a child, I don't think I'm going to tell my child to stop prostituting when I don't have something for my child to do.
Sure.
If I have something for her to do, then indeed she can stop prostituting. Exactly.
So, now, the government is using the one district, one factory as a caveat to end Galamsey. And he's saying that jobs will be provided soon. So until this policy is being implemented, how are the Galamsey miners supposed to fend for their families?
Indeed, the NPP government and we Ghanaians at large are not thinking. When we say we, the media, is also not thinking, because as I was saying, that we need to find something for them to do first. Here lies the case, the one district, one factory is not done. We heard him saying this morning that we should be steadfast and we should support him in this policy. Yeah. Even the Indian Commission has commended him for this one district, one factory. And here lies the case, it has not been done. So we can't put a stop to Galamsey, or we shouldn't expect all Galamsey operators to stop Galamsey. Okay. It's not possible.
Okay, so how competent is the NPP government? Because on 7th January, when he was being installed as the president, he said that the one district, one factory will be implemented in June. Here we are in August and we've seen nothing. So how are the people to trust these words and then leave their jobs and hope to get other ones?
I think the people is us, and then the people outside there now feel like Akufo-Addo is so incompetent. The word he gives to Mahama has now, let me say,
exactly.
he has adopted that word himself. Because if you're saying you want to put a stop to Galamsey, you give us, even you said we should give you 100 days to prepare yourself. And this 100 days was full of lawlessness with invisible forces and a whole lot. So Akufo-Addo's government, for me, I don't trust. I don't think about my people who also trust. Even the Galamseyers are willing to just allow him for 4 years, and that's all.
That's cool. So recently it was noted that a commissioned, group called Operation Vanguard in Wawase,
Okay.
Ashanti region, sorry. Yes, a soldier shot a miner to death. Do you think that these soldiers are being dedicated to their call?
The soldiers, I can have a diverse explanation about this. So if I could talk for, then the soldiers are really maybe exercising their franchise or their work.
Okay.
Yes. Maybe probably the Galamsey has killed one of us, so we need to start shooting. Whoever we catch in Galamsey, we know Galamsey is not good, so we need to start shooting. On the other side too, I could feel maybe the Galamsey operators were deemed that they were wrong, so they needed to shoot them.
Next they were also firing stones and then other things.
So then it was give and give.
Okay, so they didn't do that because of Captain Mahama.
For that, I'm telling you, I have a diverse understanding about it. So yes, it's either they did it for Captain Mahama or they did it for the nation. That they want to put a stop to Galamsey. Yes.
They are avenging us there now. Aside using militant forces and this unimplemented policy, once educating the miners on the effects of Galamsey, like water pollution, land degradation, soil infertility, and many more, would be a common means to solve this issue.
Okay, it's crystal clear evidence that when we put a square peg into a round hole, it leads to the mismanagement and the development of the nation. So if we can't give them a best way to put a stop to Galamsey, then I think Galamsey will be existing here in Ghana. Because we need to start seminars. We need to give them something doing for them to be laid off.
So educating them
will help.
So if you just tuned in, this is Agenda TH, streaming live on Royal TV. My name, once again, is Mamley, Nartey, and we're discussing illegal mining. I have here with me in the studios Miss Akusika Bram, sorry. She is the parliamentary reporter for Royal TV, an entrepreneur, and also a marketer. Miss Prisla, the miners have now threatened that they would vote against the MPP government in 2020. What do you have to say about that?
The miners didn't understand why he joined the election.
Well, they still don't.
Of course they don't understand. Yes, during the election he came in to promise them that yes, sure, he's not going to put a stop to Galamsey and he's going to allow them or put their Galamsey into a large scale of production for them to mine. But here lies the case. Akufo-Addo is here and then is finding a militant way of putting a stop to Galamsey. And then sure, they are going to give him just 4 years. And he is even saying, we heard from statements that I'm willing to put my presidency down to put a stop to Galamsey.
Okay, so would you say that Mahama predicted this, the ex-president Mahama? Because I think that he first came out to say that.
You see, that's how politics is. I'm sure Mahama also once said he also could allow them to Galamsey, but then Mahama also came here and then he was sacking them from the site. But that wasn't that buhaha like this one. You see, this Akufo-Addo, that is his key thing he wants to do because people are complaining about the environment. Virgin lands are being, curtailed of they being generated future through agricultural sectors and other stuff.
It seems like the people in localities where the mining activities go on are not bothered at all. They are closer to the mines and they have these chemicals and everything, but then they still don't.
I'm sure here in Ghana we have something called corruption and bribery. If people is not bothered or if people are not bothered, then I'm sure they are getting little things out of it.
It means they are making profits.
Sure.
Well, this is Agenda TH streaming live on Royal TV. My name is Mamley, Nartey, and we're discussing illegal mining, which we all call Galamsey. I have with me in the studios Miss Akusika Bram, and she's helping us delve into this issue. Sponsor for the show is Axe Media Training Institute. Axe Media Training Institute says, Bisa, stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Bring it on, bring it on.
Ask Media Training Institute. A radio and television practical school. Identity Emma wana opese waye ejuma radio and television eso. Wana opese usia camera works. Wana opese usia video editing. Enunti se wawie journalism school. Anase College of Education, Polytechnic nwawie. Anase University enko senior high school nwawie. Na ayiwani swade hunu se opese waye ejuma radio so anase TV so. Ask Media Training Institute ana mekanfo edi amawo. O hostel edi ma ema ene mema. bema eno ti fa form ne ewo Royal TV officer ewo Kumase ahojo enhyaye so anase Royal TV officer ewo Enkran Achibota ene ABC ene di enhwani mu omo oga Rural Bank na esro hwa ahomatofo so a obetumi afrɛ 0540102366 ana 0560140932 Ask Media Training Institute osi bisa near the bema.
Many things in this town, can't you see?
Welcome back, and this is Agenda TH streaming live on Royal TV. My name, once again, is Mamley. We're discussing illegal mining, which we all call Galamsey. And having me in the studios, Ms. Priscilla Brown, to help us delve into this issue. Ms. Priscilla, now, the Tana River in the Eastern region has dried up for the first time in over 40 years. And also, same as the Ampobra. Are there any cultural relations to this?
Of course, there are no cultural relations to this. If there are cultural relations to this, then I don't know, because for me, I'm not this superstitious woman. Exactly.
Okay, because from what a lady said on one of the radio stations, she says that they have times when they offer sacrifices and pour libations to the rivers and asked for protection and asked for flow of rivers and a whole, lot of things. And that's why I asked.
Okay.
If it's really possible that
it might be possible for her, but then when we are talking about this, our activity, which is Galamsey, and we have alluvial mining, which for extracting of diamond, bauxite, a whole lot. So with this extraction, I believe I told you the nutrients or whatever that makes this water flow within those 40 years is being extracted, and then the water has to dry out because it's being tempered a lot. Okay. Yes, people are really on the waters a lot.
Okay, not because Akufo-Addo has decided to put an end to this.
No, it is not Akufo-Addo's issue at all. No, we need to be, let me say, tactical and then practical about whatever we want to say. Because thinking scientifically and then thinking about, let me say, in our social environment.
Okay.
When we hear people bathing water and doing all kinds of things in water, that makes the water dry up. So if this one is not our normal bathing or our normal erosions that have been happening, or this is not extreme water which is flowing somewhere, this one day, it is the extracting of minerals, alluvial mining. I tell you, yes.
Okay, that's it. Now you have Akufo-Addo questioning chiefs and in various localities where mining go on, that they shouldn't indulge themselves into this activity. What do you have to say about that?
Okay, what I have to say about that is, we remember that during the election, Akufo-Addo was being addressed by Mahama. It's elections, so we need to campaign and then criticize. Yes, he told the people that Akufo-Addo is a divisive leader and is going to tell people and chiefs what to do to their ruling state. When that statement was made by Akufo-Addo, we had our viewers. Mahama said it, Mahama said this, Mahama said that Akufo-Addo will surely tell us what to do. But honestly, this is it's a good speech he has done. The chiefs here in our normal communities are the ones under this Galamsey. But when it's time for them to capture these people, arrest the people there, then they try and isolate themselves as if they had no idea about it.
How do the chiefs indulge in this?
The chief indulge. Listen, if I need a land, or I'm a foreigner, I need a land to build a university, the first person someone will direct me to is the chief of the place. So if I want to do something, I'm sure that I went to the chief first and the chief granted me this piece of land for me to do whatever, maybe they said agricultural purposes or whatever they said there was being used for Galamsey. So the chief knows something about this Galamsey activities, and it is true that Akufo-Addo has to say they should withdraw from that because they are the custodians of the law in the traditional areas. So they shouldn't do that. You get it? Because this normal chiefs, we say they take money from these people.
Okay, I get it. So Mamley, Nartey, and we are discussing illegal mining. Sponsored for this program is brought to you by Axe Media Training Institute. Axe Media Training Institute has two main branches, one in Accra, located at Ashimota ABC on top of the Gangwara Bank, and the other in Kumasi at the Royal TV premises. They are experts in TV presentation, radio broadcasting, camera works, editing, and anything concerning journalism and media. Contact them on this number 020-2244-245. I repeat the number 020-2244-245. Call them and make enquiries. Now, the government wants to ensure that miners get fair prices for the sales of gold. How possible is this?
Yes, the government has to get miners and then get a fair prices for gold, because these people who indulge themselves into galamsey are people, when they get this gold, they sell it to their satisfaction. The chief as well, we know, will get his part. The owner or the one who directed them to the land will also get his part before themselves. They want to drive flashy cars, and then you see, so you should estimate the kind of price they want to give to that people. Yes.
But surprisingly, most of these people who indulge in the mining activity don't look like people who have it all.
They don't look like
have it all, but then they have like resources. They get resources that can make them very rich in a short period of time. Why?
You see, this is the knowledge of we lack knowledge as Ghanaians. We have something called neo-colonialism. If we begin to sell our lands for these Chinese men to come in, they will more treat us. So I'm sure the heads of these galamsey areas are foreigners or these big people who might suit their own interests. They want their own interests. They don't think about you. And then they also feel like we are always mad, so we should look like mad. So you won't see them looking attractive to you. Yes, but the money, they want it.
So our economy, the sales of gold on our economy is based on the produce of Anglo Gold Ashanti. And how would the government balance the small-scale mining if he doesn't halt it or give them alternative solutions? How is he going to manage the balance on the small-scale mining and then the Anglo Gold Ashanti to uplift our price of gold on the international market?
You see, when we talk about Anglo Gold Ashanti, it has it exists in 9 countries and have 17 mining sites. They have their head.
Are all those countries in Africa only?
Yes, they are in Africa.
Okay.
Yes. So this Anglo Gold is the best people to get the price for Anglo Gold, get a price for gold. Yes. So the governments will have to halt the small-scale miners for them to get, for the revenue is, because Anglo Gold's motto is the safety of the people. They will never mine to affect the people. But the small-scale mining will also mine to affect the people, because any piece of land it gets, they want to extract something out of it.
Okay, so there are illegal alluvial gold mines in the Volta region. We have diamond and bauxite in Akutia and the Western region. They are all mining places where they mine minerals. So why hasn't the government placed emphasis on them?
The government has placed emphasis on them. You see, those alluvial mining are not that enough in Ghana. Okay. What we have is this land galamsey thing. Sure. Those are the people who are prevailing all around. They are all around extracting minerals. But the alluvial people are small. And then with this, our media and then the talk of people, they have stopped this alluvial mining. So it has really minimized. It is down now. It has reduced.
Someone was saying that the minerals are not that important. How true?
It is important. Okay. When you get a little diamond, my sister, we won't sit here today. We will be somewhere in mansions or other stuff.
Do you think that Ghana needs collective efforts to flash out galamsey operators? Like how possible can that be?
Sure, Ghana needs collective methods. As I said, there's crystal clear evidence that square pegs cannot exist in round holes. And it leads to the mismanagement and the development of Ghana. So if the government is going to orient the people and then push this young and able women into this vocational and technical aspect of life and push some into the agricultural sector, I'm sure when we say they should stop galamsey, they'll have something doing. So we should create an alternative. That is a collective effort of putting a stop to galamsey.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All too soon we've come to the end of yet another exciting and educative segment of Agenda Change. My name is Mamley, Nartey, and I had here with me in the studios Miss Akusika Brown. We discussed illegal mining, and we found out that the government will have to give alternative jobs for these miners and also educating them on the effect of mining on our environment would be better than using militant groups to kill people and all of them. So this show was brought to you by Axe Media Training Institute. Axe Media Training Institute are experts in journalism. They delve into TV presentation, radio broadcasting, and camera works, editing, anything concerning media. You can call them on 050-102-366. The number is 050-102-366. Thank you so much for making time to watch this program. My name once again is Mamley Nartey. Tomorrow, God willing, we'll be back with more educative topic. Thank you.
Bring it on, bring it on.
Ask Media Training Institute. A radio and television practical school. Identity Emma wana opese waye adwuma radio and television eso. Wana opese osua camera works. Wana opese osua video editing. Enunti se wawie journalism school. Anase college of education, polytechnic no wawie. Anase university engo senior high school no wawie. Na ayiwani swade hunu se opese waye adwuma radio so anase TV so. Ask Media Training Institute ana mekanfo edi amawo. O hostel edi ma ema ene mema. Enuti file form ne ewo Royal TV officer ewo Kumase ahoju enhyaye so anase Royal TV officer ewo Enkran Achibota ene ABC ene di enhwani mu omoga Rural Bank na esro hwa ahomatofo so a obetumi afrɛ 0540102366 ana 0560140932. Ask Media Training Institute osi bisa near the Bema.
Running things in this town. Can't you see?